Hi guys, hope you're all keeping well. Not done a Saturday for a little while, me and Mike, but this is a job I definitely wanted to come on Saturday, so there's less people on site, so it's nice and quiet and safe as well. So one of the people that work here getting fed up with all the leaves and debris dropping on their cars when they're parked here. They asked me earlier on in the year, and I said if I can do that in the winter, that would be great. So yeah, here today, easy to do without the leaves and all the good stuff. I'm going to be chopping it up into firewood as I go along, and some of the thin stuff I'll be saving it in lengths for the bench saw, and so it's a good way of getting a little bit of wood for me and my dad in the winter as well. So another example of holding back on a few jobs which keep us busy in the quieter months. Also bought the lawnmower because we do the grass cutting here as well, so hopefully get a late cut as well on here as well. It's grown more than I thought, but yeah, it'd be nice to leave here today with everything looking nice and tidy. There's a bit of tree work over there I'm going to do as well. I'm going to raise a canopy. People over there get fed up with the cones coming off these pines as well, but there's only so much you can do there, but we do keep it tidy. So also today I'll clear the car park as well. So my main thing today is to at least get this line down to this hedge height, and this tree here. I'm only going to do that if I get time, but it's surprising how much you do once you start cutting into it. And when you've got your vehicle parked really close to the job as well, it's surprising how quick you can get through stuff. So I've sort of parked there to sort of block it off, stop people walking this way, and put a couple of signs as well there. So Mike's just getting everything ready, getting the fuel ready, the chainsaw ready, and yeah, should make quite a lot of mess in a short amount of time. If you're new in your business or thinking of starting a ground maintenance business, you should definitely get your chainsaw license. So they will teach you how to maintain a chainsaw, and also at least the felling license so you can do jobs like this. I haven't got a tree climbing license. I'll do a bit off ladders now and then, but yeah, I've never trained as a tree surgeon. But if you want to take on commercial sites, it just enables you to take on jobs like this without letting other people come in and do the work. Obviously you could, get other people to come in and do the tree work, but it is really useful having a chainsaw license. And the other thing is, guys, this isn't the most powerful chainsaw in the world. It's more important to have a decent chain. So last night Michael put me a new chain on here knowing that we were going to be doing this work, and it's not a big bar either, guys. You don't need a massive bar on a chain to do a ground maintenance. I think this is 14 inch, this one, and I've had this chainsaw, I can't break it, and if I did break it I might get something a bit bigger. I'll probably go battery on the next one, but it still works and still doing what I need it to do, so there's no point getting out and spending money on a new one. But yeah, just saying, you don't, if you're new in your business, don't go out and just buy a big fancy chainsaw. Chainsaw's only as good as the chain on it, really, guys. If you've got a nice sharp chain, it goes through the fresh wood easy. So bit of advice there, guys. Actually, Mike, how long do you think I've had this chainsaw? I reckon it's like 10 years.
I'm crap with, no, it ain't 10.
You don't think it's 10?
No, it's not 10. You've gone, I've been with you 11 and you've gone through a couple of since. You
Yeah.
threw one because you wouldn't start.
Oh, okay. Oh, I reckon a good 8 years.
Yeah,
I could probably look it up. Just been to the local cafe. You got to have a sarnie on a Saturday, haven't you? Took my own cups in. Told them to leave the tea bag in. Yorkshire tea. Can't beat it, can you? It's time, Michael.
It's gone 3, I know that.
Just gone 3. Better make an end of the video while it's still light enough. 5 past 3. Just turn the camera around. Good work, mate. So there we go. Job done. So a nice bit of wood come out of that job. The shredder would have been handy, but if I had a shredder, I wouldn't have had as much wood to take home for my wood burner. So just for anybody who's thinking, why haven't you got a shredder or a chipper? That's the reason. But I did used to have a chipper shredder, and I didn't find it that useful. I found that a bit of a pain in the ass. I think it did about 4 inches and above, so it wasn't as good as a tree surgeon's. But you find in this business we're handling a lot of wet stuff, and a lot of these chippers are only good if you just got nice straight branches and things like that all the time. You know, in our trade it's a lot of leaves, a lot of rubbish, and I'd rather spend my money on having a decent truck to get rid of it. Less handling time. Chippers and shredders, they're noisy as well. It's not easy to park up as well. You know, when you want to go to the shops and that, when you got that stuck on the back of you. Not saying I won't get one in the future. Sometimes I'd love to have one, but you can't have everything in this trade. If you just keep buying a tool for everything, especially if you're a one-man band, you'll struggle to ever make any money. And all these things need repairing as well, or you know, things sharpening and maintenance, somewhere to keep, replacing at some point. So got to find the right balance. There's a bit of a ramble about why I haven't got a chipper. So yeah, I think they'll be happy with this. It's definitely let a bit of light in. This tree here, too big for me to deal with if they ever wanted it down. I'm not a tree surgeon, I'm ground maintenance, but you know, I can fell trees and I can do things to a certain height which I'm happy with. So this is just a bit of a one-off within a regular job. So I probably wouldn't take on a job like this for somebody who will only ever see once. So it's a vested interest as well, isn't it? You know, it's nice keeping your places you look after good. And Michael managed to mow all the lawns while we were here as well, and got the rest of the debris from these ash trees. You know, it's nice to do a late visit, and I think I've got enough time this year as well to do another visit in December. I'll try and do one close to Christmas, so it's looking good over January, because me and Mike, we tend to have a big long break in January. So there's Mike, he's waiting for me now to give him a hand with the mower. Can't remember if I showed the wood. This is all the wood on the back, guys. So the stuff on the right's for the bench saw, and the stuff on the left is cut down to size to go straight in the wood burner. So that will go in the barn. Probably won't be burning that for about 3 years now. So, why don't you lift that on your own, Mike? You gonna wait for me?
Not since I've had a hernia, no.
Yeah, plenty of wood there. So yeah, we'll go back now, me and Mike, and put all this away.
Unload it.
Unload it. Bye for now.